All right, welcome everybody. So you may be saying, who's this lady up here? She's not normally there. My name's Miss Sam. I'm one of the owners here. I am typically behind the scenes, but before my life changed, I was a scientist, an environmental biologist, so I've been helping run Science Week this week. Miss Katie's gonna come out in the back. She's the other owner. We're so glad to have everybody here today. So this was a very exciting week. It was a very messy week, so please don't judge if you find weird things on the floor. There have been weird things everywhere all week. But I'm so proud of the kids. They did so great. They were really good at working together on different projects. I actually took the week off from my regular job to do a vacation, right? Yeah, so it's been a really great week working with all of them. They've worked super, super hard on all of this, so I cannot wait to share with you all the experiments that they did. So with that,
welcome to Science Wars. Chemistry we in high school, we all sports all over the world. Our traveling reserves, that's really cool. Maybe last time it's celebration be with you.
all right. So for our very first experiment, can I have my Oobleck team come up here? So we're gonna have Margie, Michaela, Zoe, Graham, and Brady. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. So we're going to tell you a little bit about what we've learned, and then we're going to put together a little experiments and do a little summary. So, can you guys tell me what Oobleck is?
It's a non-Newtonian fluid.
Right. And so why do we call it a non-Newtonian fluid?
It doesn't follow Newton's rules.
Exactly. And can you tell me one other non-Newtonian fluid that you might find in your kitchen?
Ketchup.
Exactly. And we know, like, that's why, what do we do with ketchup when we try to get it to flow? Exactly. So we're going to explore what that means with our Oobleck. So to get started here, we're going to grab our pink bucket. Perfect. And my 3 cornstarch. All right, perfect. And pour our cornstarch in there. And then our gentlemen are going to come in here. Brady, you want to come over and grab some water? Pour in the water. So the only thing in Oobleck is cornstarch and water. Right there, bud. Perfect. And now we're going to normally mix it up, but since we have other things to do, we're going to have a sample that we're going to show. So when we scoop it up, yep, I know it's a little tough, in a spoon and add pressure to it, it behaves like a solid, right? So let's scoop that up. So it's a solid because I just pressed into it, but now what happens when you pour it? But now that there's not pressure on it, it drips like a liquid. So we'll have some of this in the back if you're brave enough to touch it. I do not like the feel of it, that's why they're doing it. So yeah, so it's a non-Newtonian fluid. When it's in the bottom here, you can kind of see it's solid. Whoops. But then as we scoop it and drip it, it becomes like a liquid. So that's our Oobleck experiment. Thank you guys. You want to put all your stuff away? And then we're going to put it Hey, baby, can you put that on the table for me? Okay, perfect. And you guys can head back to your seats. The next thing we're going to work on is going to be our lemon volcano group. So where's my lemon volcano group? So that's going to be, we're going to have Lucy helping with this. We have Graham, we have Madison, we have Ace, we have Zoe, and we have Maisie. So this is a big group. We have all of our stuff. Perfect. So the first thing that we're going to talk a little bit about is what we know about the different ingredients in a lemon volcano. So guys, in this experiment, we're demonstrating a chemical reaction. The first things we're mixing are lemons and vinegar. So what do we know about those?
They're both acidic.
They're both acidic, exactly. And what do we know about the baking soda that we're going to mix in?
It's salt and it's basic.
Yeah. And do we know what happens when we mix an acid and a base?
It becomes a gas and it neutralizes it.
Exactly. So that's what's going to be happening with our volcano. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our lemon, and down the line, everybody take a turn rolling it. Why are we rolling it?
To get the juices going.
Exactly. So give it a good roll, pass it down.
I tried to make like
Good job. Keep rolling.
but I accidentally did.
All right. And we're going to take this little plate here. And do you want to grab the clear cup for me? Yep, that one. And then you can grab your food coloring. I'm going to cut the lemon in half. No sharp knives with children. All right, we're going to stick it in the cup. And then Madison is going to poke the lemon for us. So she's going to be poking into the pulp. Why are we poking into the pulp?
Get more space.
Yep, because when we have more space and surface area, we have more room for a reaction, right? All right. So once we've poked our lemon, we can pass it back down. That looks good. I can see the juices. The stage lights are not hot up here. It's just that I sweat a lot and this mask is uncomfortable. So we'll be really happy when those are out. So now that we've poked our lemon and made more juice, we're going to add a little food coloring. So why are we adding the food coloring?
Well, it's not really going to do anything. It's just for bugs.
Yep. Let's put it on there. You can really go crazy with the food coloring today. There we go. We're going to be real dramatic with this today. It was so undressable. All right. There we go. Perfect. All right. Sam has a bucket of roast things back here. There we go. So now that we've added the food coloring, we do need just a little drop of dish soap from Miss Zoe. Maybe I'll squeeze a little bit. Perfect. Why do we have the dish soap?
Bubbles.
Yep, we want more bubbles. All right. So now that we've added our dish soap, the next step is going to be adding some baking soda. And Miss Daisy, you can just pour some of that in. I don't have a scoop for you, but that's okay. Rest of it, we're going big. So make sure we cover the whole lemon. Don't make it too thick because we can always add more. All right, so do we notice something that's happening already?
Yeah, already bubbling.
Yeah, because the lemon's already acidic, right? So we're really just gonna kind of pour gasoline on the fire here. So everybody get in a line for me. And we were gonna take turns doing the explosion. So just kind of line up behind Miss Maisie. And I'll give you your pipette. Just squeeze up some vinegar and dump it in. And you'll see the reaction happening.
That's a very good fine motor practice.
All right. Just off to the side, it's fine. Squeeze it up. Whoa. There we go. So science shows that's what you need to do. Ready? Ooh. I'm gonna up the ante here a little bit. All right, squeeze it. Remember, squeeze. You can just squeeze it until it. Remember, squeeze until right on top. Whoa. Squeeze. Good job. On top. All right, we're gonna. All right, go ahead, Luce. Oh, and just for fun, because I've got a plate here. Alright, thank you guys. Can you put everything back? I'll take this back just in case. So we need our group 1 for jokes. Group 1. Ready, next? Go down to your spot for your joke. Everybody get in your spot for your joke. So for jokes, we need Bella. There we go. Yep, we need Penny, Bella, Lucy, Max, Madison, and Brady. Max, can you get on your spot on the step? Down right in the middle. Perfect. And now everybody in neutral. Everybody in neutral. Perfect. So we're going to start here. Brady, can you tell us your science joke?
Oh,
You're next. Yeah, I'll help you next. Good job. Where do astronauts eat lunch? I don't know. Where do astronauts eat lunch?
In the washroom.
Miss Madison, can you tell us your science joke?
What is an astronaut's favorite key on a keyboard?
I don't know. What is an astronaut's favorite key on a keyboard?
The space bar.
And Max, can you tell us your joke? Do you want me to whisper it real quick? So, how do you split the sea in half? I don't know. How do you split the sea in half? Your science joke?
How do you stop an astronaut baby from crying?
I don't know. How do you stop an astronaut baby from crying?
You rock it.
And Bella, can I hear your joke?
What's a tornado's favorite game?
I don't know. What is Tornado's favorite game?
Twister.
And Lucy, can I hear your science joke?
Where do astronauts park?
I don't know. Where do astronauts park?
In a parking medium.
All right, your turn, girls. Your turn, girls. Come up with our windows and stand in your spot on the step. Yep, that's the right way. Yeah? Okay, ready? Allow your face. Violet, you want to step up on the stage? So we can see you. One more big step up. One more big step up. Good job. Perfect. Good. Okay, ready? I look through my wonder window. I wonder what I'll see. An animal, a plant, an insect, or a tree. I look through my wonder window. A scientist I'll be. I try to discover the world surrounding me. I look through my wonder window and I use my sense of sight. I focus on a single thing. I don't look left or right. I look through my wonder window at the soil, a rock, or a snail. I record everything I see to the last detail. I look through my wonder window because I'm a scientist. And when I'm finished looking, no detail have I missed. Good job. Okay, and now we're doing sing for flows. Good job. Good job. Sing for flows. I know, we're so excited. All right, girls. So this experiment is called Sink or float. It is. So, do you remember what we call our water?
And my mommy's oil in the corner.
Say hi to all your mommies. Can we wave? There we go. So, we have 3 different vials.
And my dad's sitting.
Oh my goodness, so exciting.
We're kind of like all the way back there.
And we're going to be making solutions. So our first one is what we call our control, right? This is just plain water.
Yeah.
Our
We're all going to sing.
second solution is going to have baking soda in it. See you. So we're going to pour the baking soda in. There we
I
go.
have my name on it.
Yep, yours will go next. So we're going to have some baking soda here. Shake it all in there.
Kind of looks like cake.
Can we mix it a little bit?
I can mix it.
Don't mix it too much or else it'll go all over the table. All right. So now that we've mixed that one up good, we're going to grab our next one. And this one's going to
I'm
have
going to take salt.
Yep. So we're going to pour that in. Good
My
job.
mommy keeps turning her head.
Oh, yeah. So now we've got our salt solution. We're going to stir it up a little bit. I think Miss Sam has a stir stick. JK, she's got a pipette. You want to stir it a little bit with the pipette? We're all stirring a little bit. Give it a stir. Give it a stir. Give it a stir. Yep, stir it a little bit. We're going off script here. So we're going to stir it a little bit. There we go. Stir it a little bit. Perfect. All right. So now, we're going to not drip acid on the children. No, I'm just kidding. It's not acid, it's water. So the first one we're going to do is our water. Miss Violet, can you do our water one? So what do we think? Is it going to sink or float? What do we think, audience?
Sink.
Sink? Let's put it in and see. It did. So now, Miss Sam's going to shake this one more because it was giving us sass earlier. All right, I think we got this one good, girls. So now, we're going to have Quinn take our green one. And what do we think? Sink or float? Float? Let's see. And now we're going to do our very last one down here with Miss Eloise. Grab our little gem. And what do we think? Wait. Sink or float? Let's see. Oh, it's not sure. Miss Sam didn't mix it enough. We're going to call that 50-50. All right. Now, girls, are we ready to do our jokes? We're going to go back down on the stairs because we did it. Can you say good? All right. Good job. Perfect. All right. So, Miss Eloise, can you tell me your science joke? Tell the whole audience, actually. Don't tell me that you'll turn around.
What is a rock?
I don't know. What is a rock's favorite breakfast?
Cocoa.
Madison, can I hear your science joke?
Why did Mickey go up to space?
I don't know. Why did Mickey go up to space?
To see Pluto.
All right. And Mackenzie, can I hear your science joke? Why does the ocean?
Why is the ocean so tall?
Why do oceans talk? I don't know. Why don't oceans talk? Because it just waves. Quinn, can I hear your science joke?
What's an astronaut's favorite book?
I don't know. What is an astronaut's favorite book?
A comic book.
Let's hear it, Violet.
What are you reading in a
across a caterpillar with a parrot.
A
All right. So next I need Bella, Penny, Lucy, and Max for invisible ink. Stand right behind the table while Miss Sam moves these things, okay?
And they also have to do that.
Oh, Maisie too, yep. All right.
This is a real mess.
So,
Did they all
in the back, there were some papers, I don't know if anybody saw them, where we asked people to write a secret message on them. So we're going to show you how that works. So the first thing we need is, where are we here? Miss Bella is going to have some baking soda. Can we scoot this way a little bit? Ooh. Let's hold it and scoot this way a little so Miss Bella can come in. And Lucy has some water. And can you hold the water? And Bella, can you pour the baking soda into the water? Perfect. And then we're going to mix it all up. So this is our first step. We're making our invisible ink. For the next step, we're going to have Maisie and Max write a secret message. So ready? I'm going to grab that stuff up there. Thank you. Hey, hang on, ready? I'm going to get you some. Write your secret message. Perfect. And then Maisie, I'll let you write some secret messages there too. And now Penny is going to mix.
Wait, I can see your secret.
You can see the secret. Don't tell anybody yet.
Well, hold it up. Show them.
Can you show them that there's nothing on there? Hold it up. You don't see anything, right? All right, so we're going to grab our other plate here. Miss Sam and Miss Katie have had yellow fingers all week.
You see the wet, right?
And Penny is going to mix a little bit of rubbing alcohol. So pour just a little bit in there, Pen. Perfect. And then we're going to mix some turmeric in the alcohol. Can you pass the alcohol back? Which is a little bit more. And can you mix it a little bit? Perfect. And then Maisie, I got these for you today.
It smells really gross.
Yeah, nobody likes the smell.
I hate the smell.
It is very stinky. So once we have our solution here, which is our indicator, and do we remember indicators are something that shows a chemical reaction, right? So Miss Maisie is going to grab the paintbrush and paint with our indicator on our invisible message. Ooh, try putting that a little bit more in it. On this side or is it on the other side? We'll see. There we go. Yep. Perfect. And you want to hold that up and show everybody? And there's our secret message.
Wow.
Good job, everybody. So now we are going to do our pet rock skit. So where are my pet rock girls? All right. So let me clean up a little bit. Okay. All right.
This is the ad by Pet Rock. Tired of being alone? Wish you had a pet? Well, now you can for our introductory price, just for $9.99. Get a Pet Rock! Pet rocks come in three kinds. Igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary. Let's go! Hi, I'm Eggy. I'm made out from hot lava. Ooh, hot. When they call, ask for me. I tell you that before you look out. Okay. Thank you, Iggy. Iggy is rubbing off for you. Let me introduce Terry. I'm Terry, the sedimentary pet rock. I made some layers and layers of dirt and sediment from the river. I have the coolest boats. Well, today we also have a special sedimentary pet rock. If you go in 20 minutes, you will get a set of 5 sedimentary rocks. Sandstone, limestone, gel, conglomerate, and gemstone. Still pondering a pet rock? Not sure. We saved the best for last. More, come on out! I'm Morph, the metamorphic pet rock. I do well under lots of stress and pressure. I was made from either igneous or sedimentary rocks changing deep inside the earth. The pressure of the earth squeezed those rocks and boom shakalaka. I was born. I will make a quite nice pet. I have one more offer for you before our time is up. We have a special deal. That's pressurizer! Already have an igneous or sedimentary pet rock, but a pressurizer to change Iggy or Terry into a metamorphic rock. The pressurizer is available for a limited time at the rock bottom price of $19.99. Well, there you have it, folks. 3 kinds of rock: igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary. Call now at 1-800-PET-ROCKS.
If there aren't any geologists in the field, that was hilarious.
And now our group 3 jokes. Graham and Mark and Casey and Greenland and Zoe and
All right, are we all in our places? All right, so let me hear your science joke.
Why is the bee's hair sticky?
I don't know. Why is the bee's hair sticky?
She used a honeycomb.
All right, Marty, can I hear your science joke?
How can you tell a tree is a dogwood tree?
I don't know. How can you tell the tree is a dogwood tree?
By its bark.
And Graham, can I hear your science joke?
How do scientists freshen their breath?
I don't know. How do scientists freshen their breath?
With experiments.
And Zoe, can I hear your science joke?
What kind of hair does the ocean have?
I don't know. What kind of hair does the ocean have?
Wavy.
Can I hear your science joke?
What did Saturn say to Mars?
I don't know. What did Saturn say to Mars?
Will you marry me? I'll give you a ring.
And Michaela, can I hear your science joke?
How do trees get on the internet?
I don't know. How do trees get on the internet?
They log on.
So now I need my lava lamb group. So I need Graham, Ace, Margie, Madison, Max, good job, and Brady. Oh, good job. Good job. With the table. Go ahead, Brady. You guys go through here and I'll scoot it over. all the way on the end there. All your stuff is right there. I know, I moved things. It's crazy. Yep, that thing. I'll grab it. All right. So this is going to be our lava lamp. We're going to set that in the middle. We're not going to put a plate under it because it shouldn't make a mess. Famous last words of all scientists, it shouldn't make a mess. So let's tell them a little bit about our experiment. So what did we learn about oil and water?
They don't mix.
Yeah, they don't mix, right? And so then we also have Alka-Seltzer that we're putting in. Do we remember Alka-Seltzer causes a chemical reaction? And do we remember what it creates? Yeah, gas. You say it loud, you guys know. So to get started, the first thing we're going to do is Brady is going to add some water for us. Perfect. So you see our water is here. The next piece that we're going to add is the oil. And where does the oil go?
Not mix.
It doesn't mix, right? It stays right on top. So I'm going to have Madison pour the oil very slowly. There we go. Give it a little minute to start draining a little. There we go. A little bit more. There you go. We didn't use the funnel earlier and it made bubbles and it was all over the place. So, all right. So now that we have our oil and our water, Miss Ace, who is the queen of food coloring, is going to add some food coloring. And what's going to happen when we add the food coloring? When it first hits the oil?
It drops.
Yeah, it makes drops. And then when it hits the water, what happens?
It goes down.
Yeah, it kind of explodes. So we can see the food coloring, there we go, is sitting there in little bubbles. It's not hitting the water yet. So Max is going to mix that up for us. Yeah. Mix it good, bud. And once it hits the water, the color comes out because food coloring is water soluble. Good job. All right, you want to hold that up for us, Ace? Wow. Very exciting, right? So the last piece that we have here. Am I missing someone?
He's right here.
Come here, Belle. Yeah, you're gonna help us with this part. I feel like I'm missing somebody, and my list is telling me I'm missing somebody. So, yeah, Margie and Bella are gonna crush up right around the back here the Alka-Seltzer. And girls, do we remember why we crush up the Alka-Seltzer?
More surface area.
For more surface area, so we get a better reaction. So crush it all up. And when you're ready, Ace, do you want to hold it up a little bit? And I'm going to hold the light to it so we can see. Let's take the stick out of there. I'm going to get right behind here so we can see the light. And then we're going to put it down a little bit more so that the girls can add the Alka-Seltzer. Let's add your Alka-Seltzer first. Whoopsie daisies. There you go. There I go. Oh, there it goes. You did such a good job breaking it up that I can't even get it out of there. There we go. So we see the bubbles happening. Wow. Whoa. And all right, Miss Bells, let's put yours in.
I didn't pick up very much.
That's okay. I got an idea. Let me see those. Here, can you hold the light for me? Oh, sorry, Max. Blinding you. Blinded by the light. You guys are too young to know that song. It's okay. All right. There we go. Oh! Don't worry. It's just Alka-Seltzer. If your stomach's bothering you, you'll feel better. Now hold the light right up to it. I don't think it works this good. Really cool, right? You can set that on the table. And now I need all of my scientists to come up and take a bow. So you girls go around here. Right up here. Yeah. All right. Right in the front of Madison, I know your guys' name by now. So you're gonna hold hands. You guys hold hands. Hold hands. You girls hold hands. Everybody get ready. And we're gonna go up. And we're gonna look at our toes. Right now. Good job. Now remember, before you leave, just make sure Miss Katie or Miss Sam sees you with your mommy or daddy, because there are a lot of people. Look at all these people. This is the biggest house we have. Thank you, guys. Oh yeah, and the whole is flat to the back. Good job, guys.
Wait, look.
Yes. Oh, that's okay. We can just leave it up to you for a while.